Alright. Maybe now it'll work. Maybe. Oops. And, let's see. Maybe? That. So I can't really see what's going on. Oh? My phone will tell me. Let's see. Twitch. Oh, at least have some good music to accompany this. Maybe not? Can't do that. Right? There. Maybe now. I know, okay, I know. I'm losing so many frames right now. What frames am I losing? Not that. Oh, oh, hey, dude. Same issues with Twitch as always. That's what I'm having right now. I'm pretty sure trying to look at this broadcast while broadcasting is not a good idea. Close that. Alright, I guess now is a good time to start it. Oh, you can't hear me? Alright. When I say type something, tell me how long it took from between you typing and, well, never mind. You know what? Yeah, I'll just start it. Of this, and start the game. Now I really can't see anything, so you guys will just have to tell me if you can see the game or not. And I just closed out the chat. I don't know why they do that. Dang it. Whatever. Hello there, everyone. This is JM764, and well, welcome to the first live stream of Grand Fever with the USA DLC. We all probably all aware by now that A, the DLC's out, but B, there was also an update to the game to go along with it. So I'm gonna run over that real quick, and then we'll get started. So there's not really anything new in the options, as far as I'm aware. I mean, they look pretty much the same to me. But obviously, there's a huge improvement to New Game. As you can see here, we have 3 options now: European mode, USA DLC mode, and custom mode. Europe mode is obviously the stock game as it was prior to DLC. USA DLC is if you have the DLC, because don't forget, oh, almost forgot, the game is actually on sale right now, but the DLC is still free. So you could get the game at like what I think it's like $11 or $12 USD right now, as opposed to it's 35 or something, and still get the DLC along with it, which is pretty good. Even though I got the game for free when it was in beta, but yeah. But probably the 2 best things they added was the obviously advanced tab and the options to change between the European and American DLC stuff. So I can have all vehicles, European only or American only as default, European or American terrain, same for trees, European or American buildings, even though technically, minus the starting buildings, I believe the end game, like late game, 1950 on buildings are relatively the same from what I've seen. I haven't really tested it too much. Streets European or American. Besides dirt roads in the beginning, there aren't really much of a difference between. And environment, which there's a huge difference because American, for some reason, is in the middle of the desert, and European is obviously your luscious grasslands with mountains. Which, I mean, you can have either with the mountains, but still. Probably the best feature, which is giving a bunch of modders at this current time a bit of problem, is the in-game mod manager, which if you have a mod, you can pick it from here, press this button to activate it, and then you get a picture of it here if the modder has applied it with one. Unfortunately, since it just came out, there aren't really any mods besides like one that old. I'll remember how to pronounce his name eventually. He told me once and I wrote it down, but can't really. Yeah. Like. Anyway, that guy. I'll just put a link to him in the description for the YouTube upload. I upload the stream there. But basically, he made his work already, so a lot of modders are gonna have to go back and edit their stuff. But yeah, I mean, you just activate it and it's in there, and you can also take it back out. Though I'm pretty sure if you're using something like, say, a station mod, it might cause problems if you deactivate that station and have like a custom kind of size and stuff to it. But it should work fine. I have to go back and look. But I haven't really tested it yet, of course. Anyway, back to what we were here for, the USA DLC. So, well, no, I lied. There's one more thing. The load menu's changed a bit too. Now we get to see everything that was going on with our save files, like, let's say, the future map, no DLC. I haven't loaded it up or saved it again since the DLC came out. I mean, I loaded, but not save. But basically, for the new ones that I didn't make, you can now see like what's going on. DLCs, which I assume they're going to make more than one. I doubt it being free for the next one, though. But obviously, USA, difficulty easy, world map small, start year 1850, current date February 21st, 1875, and a balance of 1.03 million for this test save. And you can also change the active mods and add more mods here, though, well, I don't have any. So when I say I don't have any, that's kinda not entirely true, and I'll show you why once I start the game. But we're going to start a new map. And after a lot of thinking, after Season 1 and 2, I just think large is just too large for my playstyle. I mean, if I was good as my friends, I would probably pick large and probably fill it up, but as y'all have seen in the past 2 seasons, that doesn't usually happen. I get stuck with like maybe 5 or 6 cities somewhere in the middle or edge, and I just try to improve those running areas instead of expanding like I should, or expanding like so far late that it doesn't really matter anymore. So I'm going to stick with medium. Also, this means you don't need a 64-bit machine to run this, even though this game is kind of 64-bit preferred anyway, just to how everything works. But I think from now on, I'm just going to do mediums. Terrain type, we're going to go with the classic medium terrain. Not too hilly, but not too flat. You know, some difficulty. And I was thinking about the difficulty option, but again, I think I'll just leave it on easy. Which I know I should probably change it up a bit, but I won't. But one of the first things you're going to notice is, well, the map seed, which is Texas with a capital T for obvious reasons. I'm just going to load. And the background here actually fluctuates between the DLC one and the stock game one when it creates and loads. But first thing you're going to notice is the first mod I added to this game, which is the American Town Names and Cities mod, which basically just replaces all the European names, which were oddly still left in the game, and replaces them with American names, but it only works if you're in USA DLC mode, which is kind of obvious. No real other reason why it shouldn't. Second is the music, which you're going to be like, music? Yep. If I skip all the way down to 20, which is Swinging Priest, which is probably the only song in the entire game at the moment that actually fits this thing. That's usually the last song before you get back to number 1, right? Not anymore. For those of y'all who did get the game early, you remember that little soundtrack pack that came out in the, you know, with the pre-order bonus and everything. Well, I added those 3 missing songs, the 2 from that pack and the main menu theme, to the game. So now, y'all will hear that. Like, here's the second song from the soundtrack. It's a very long starting time. Silence. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, the main menu theme. That was a lie. I actually prefer Big Boss, but you get the idea. But, yeah. That's different. But I'm going to change it back to track 1. And a few more differences. If I just build a piece of track real quick, you'll notice that I have 2 new bridge types. This, and this. That, well, all I can say is read the mod description when I put the link there, because I have to make it a gigantic list about that. But it's basically a really cool trestle bridge, wooden trestle bridge. But it really only looks pretty good in mountains, and sadly, there aren't really any good mountain passages besides like maybe this that it would work on right here. But there's no reason for me to go through that way, really. Well, it's coal mine. Maybe that iron ore mine, but regardless, I can just build tunnels or snake my way up the hill passageway. But you guys get the idea. So there's that. And some more mods, which are basically new stations. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong starting here. Here. But yeah, the stations are also modded. I just added them because I thought they looked cool. Let me try this again. X 1950. Why'd you guys tell me I messed that up? It's already bad that I have to use my phone for my chat messages for Twitch. Oh, and obviously quality will go up in other episodes when I'm not streaming. But I just decided, you know, first episode to go for straight. What could possibly go wrong, right? Right. Anyway, here we go again. And is the map the same? Should be. Amazed if it wasn't. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. I think the names changed around. But yeah, as you can see, more American-ish names. I mean, sadly, there aren't any on this map that have Texan names, but I mean, at least they're American, for the most part. Like West Charlton, and Matthews. Sadly, I still can't pronounce most of these. I mean, that's Jensen, and I love how Franklin Lakes is, like, basically not even close to a lake. But yeah, welcome to Texas, in air quotes. So, I guess we should pick a starting area and begin. Let's see, though. Where people were on to, like, comment and stuff, but I can't really tell and check because, well, unlike my old PC, this new one only has one monitor, so I can't run chat and play without having to look at my phone, which always turns off. But yeah. So anyway, here we go. Starting station, which is the default. These new modded stations, which out of the three colors, I think this middle one's probably my favorite. And another starting station, which I believe is more suited for like a really small town than the one of the bigger ones. Actually, I'm curious. Smallest town. Jimson. Bar. Here. Wonderful. So it'll be getting the modded station. And again, for those of y'all who are either just now joining or just now paying attention, I will be putting every mod that I add to this series in the link. I'll just post it on Google Drive and update it whenever I need to. But yeah, let's begin. Also, I think I ran into a bit of a problem, which I probably should have fixed. But these dirt roads, I think I accidentally messed up the way they're supposed to look because, well, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to look like that, but I added another mod to replace the, what the they call? Well, basically the roads from like 1940 and on up. You know, the roads that you get in like 1950, the 4 lanes. They have a different texture because, well, I just didn't like the default one that they have here because it's just basically the European one. But when I did that, I think it messed up the old dirt roads and put them back to stock. I can't remember because, well, I didn't really look at them long enough since I always build track. But, yeah, I might have to fix that. Well, it started Jimson. Where should I put the station? I want to put it here, but that's a lot of money for bulldozing. So... since this is... right there, go through McDaniel. To... I guess West Carlton would be a good route. I'd love to go to... like... Black? I never pronounce that. But, that mountain's just too steep for our starting trains, which... I'll get to those in a moment. But yeah. Let's see, you're the smallest town on the map, Jimson. You're fairly town-like shape. You get to have this new modded station that I picked up. So we'll just put you... dang. That incline wasn't there, but... well... I'll just put you here. And we'll just hope this train can climb up. Maybe. Close enough. Let's have that there. And we'll only be using one train for the moment because, well, kind of expensive. And I could go to Franklin Lakes, but that's a bit of a stretch. We have that. Now for Daniels, I'll place it here. No, here. Actually, you know what? I think McDaniel's will be our central hub. Instead of getting this tiny little thing, we'll give it this one. We'll try it. I'm pretty sure this is where the loops are going to meet, because as you guys know, I build loops. And if I build it right, one can take on this top half and one for this bottom half. So yeah, I'll just do that. If I need more, well, I'm going to build a little brand central station. Label it, I guess like this. Set it up a bit more. You know what? No. I'll face it this way. And decisions. I really wish my phone would stop turning on. Alright. Station's down. Don't really have much of a choice. You know what? I'll just go for 4 lane. Never know. Only 4 lane. Might have heavy road traffic, and I'll be unprepared for it later. Those are upgradable. It's also a lot easier to tell now the difference between small and medium streets, which is great because it makes upgrading roads a lot easier in the beginning. But we'll just leave them like that for now. It's still a little strange that these are paved, but oh well, I can live with it. Let's see, that road goes too far. So I really wish they would add, like, I don't know, Asian. Up next. Asian or Oriental, basically. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, because I would like to build things like the Orient Express and stuff. I think it would be cool. I'm not too sure what you guys would think about it. Hello, wrecked Fic, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry dude. Welcome to the stream. With your hype buses. Unless that's supposed to be a train, man, and buses, in which case, yeah. But, let's see. Clear these houses. What I'm gonna need. Big old oh! Yeah, secondary mine. Better railroad crossing signals as well. Let's face it, we're still trying to use the European ones, which are okay. But I'd rather have my... Oh, come on. Perfectly legal. You're saying I can't make a straight line from here? That's a problem I didn't even know existed. Stuff. Ah well, now I know. It's so annoying now, but trains will be entering and leaving the station, so it's not too key here. It's nice. Oh well. Let me our main loop. Actually, Let's see if I can get away with it. Okay, I can't. That's good. Alright. That curve is just annoying. Got my train to go faster. If I want it. Oh well. Nah, I just think it's a thing now. These roads being too close. Unless I can curve. I don't know. Oh well. They love you. Alright. That's our main station hooked up. This will be part of our main loop. All those tracks go to things like Rockville, Airville. Whatever. In the background. There's that. I think I would catch things like this, huh? Don't be surprised if I have to restart that device. Pressure's not too high. That's a lie game and you know it. That feeling. I'll be setting a few rules for this series that otherwise I would not. First being, there is a minimum speed limit I want to achieve on most of these routes. Being 50 for passenger travel, even though clearly from the start we're not going to go that fast, but minimum speed for route building. Because most of this will have to be upgraded. So minimum speed of 50 miles an hour. And minimum speed of 40 for freight trains. Any curve that doesn't meet that requirement is deleted. Well, actually, 90 miles an hour, exception for like city areas where I don't mind things like 50. Because let's face it, pretty hard to build a 60-mile-an-hour curve in an area where you have curves and stuff. Yeah, I'll upgrade this station. Have more money. This track out. Just in case. You know what? I'll just plan that out in the future. I'll just upgrade this anyway. There goes all our money, guys. Will I ever? Nope. Oh, come on, have that. That better game? Yes. Alright. That. That. Alright. Now, this is done. Finally built our computers. Okay. I'll just extend the track here. A little bit. 3. But yeah. You know what? I'll just do a charging station. It'll be a problem if I don't get. I will admit, I do like the quad track Evo. The 5 track, I mean, look at it. Kinda cool. But we don't need that here. Alright. Let's see, did I... Gotta change them. Yep. Push those other signals. 3. Have to modify them. LR the right one. Alright. Now that that's finally done. Attach depot. I think right about here. 3 miles an hour. Alright. Now we can start everything. New line from here. Not even gonna bother double tracking, so that usually puts us kind of dead. But here's the vehicles we start off with. The Baldwin 6 which, well, it's basically the European equivalent, well, American equivalent of the European engine you're getting like almost exactly. Which I mean I don't mind, but it's not the kind of vehicle I can adopt with vehicles, but not a bad thing. Anyway, buy one of those, 2 of these instead of 5 like they usually do, and set it to line 1. And that'll be that. It's got roads. The roads. And I think I'll just let this be first. There we go. Now it's up to McDaniels. And all its stuff. Though, could have built it. You know what? No. Make that. I'll build 1 plus. Aw. That's easy. Here. Yes. I'll just put that there. And for now, no trams. I'll be using those later. But a few stops. The buses are obviously stagecoaches right now. I'll build trams later. A bit more money. Come on. And there we go. Do it. Alright. Line. Here. 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 That's weird. These didn't connect up. Alright. I know this route's a little convoluted, but it works. I wanted it turned that way. Whatever. I'll be using buses for this route anyway. Should time these, but oh well. So now we have all that. Let's see if I can save this, right? 3, alright. That started. Alright. So here's our station, which is pretty fancy if you ask me. Though, to be honest. It'd still be nice for normal people to have horses and bicycles out here, at least to me. Even though, yeah, pretty much the cars would be able to take away money from our neighbors. But hey, they had them back then. We should have them now. Anyway, here's the first train. Just in time. And our stagecoaches are... okay, I guess they just skipped the first station. Here we go, the Baldwin and the first 2 passenger cars. Not bad if I do say so myself. Rented pathetically. Don't expect too much out of it. Also, it seems to have been a slight performance drop with everything. Involving just a little bit with the DLC. But outside of that, I think it works fine. But, yeah. First train and everything. Now we just need money. This should only take 5. Oh, wow. Bus line's actually popular. So I need to stop these buses. Because, if y'all guys hadn't noticed, the reason why everything buses and trams does poorly, all my stuff, is the fact that they're not spaced out far enough. I take you, not you. That is stuff I need to do off camera. And I'll wait till it gets to at least the next station before letting it go. I always fail to do things like this, you know? There's no in-game schedule like there is in Cities in Motion. Next one. I mean, yeah, this is far longer than the stop between there, but it should equal out if I'm correct. Yeah, see, this is the thing about not having dual screens that I don't like. It's hard to tell what's working and what's not. settings. Shame, but do what you have to. Even though we all know this usually ends up letting running streams regardless. Look back here. Aw, that's weird. Alright. Well, Jimson is so small, I can just go on foot. Now let's see. That is weird. You guys are saying y'all can't see the stream, but OBS is still working fine. I'll give it another 4 minutes. See what happens. Yeah, this station's actually based off of Real Life 1, but during an entirely different time period. Signs are a little off, but ignore that. I mean, it is a mod after all. Really nice one, in addition to this. But I think this will be the small town station. That other one, large town, and the stock one, mid-towns. Yeah. Oh, we are desperately in need of funds. I could add another train, or I could just add more cars to this. Yeah, we're gonna train. Already. Just take out a couple grand. $1 million should be enough. And this track. Do something. Oh. Hard. See when it does this. Work for me, game. Alright. Now there's that. I'll switch right here. Again, it's a station. Not too key on speed. No speed. Also trying to be a little more realistic in how far back my speed. Directions kind of mesh into one. And I also should really try to measure how far 160 is. So I just wish we had that auto signal placement tool, like out of transport. I'm sorry, open transport Tycoon Deluxe, which would be really helpful. Really, some kind of measuring tool. Be awesome, actually. Then to need for the schedules and everything. But nope, I have to guesstimate here. Oh well. Oh, by the way, another thing I forgot to mention. From now on, I won't miss just look at the Steam guides for the game, and you'll find a bunch reference to like vehicles and their names and everything. It's actually a really good guide, to be honest. I'll should check it out. But yeah, I just kind of get tired of trying to play vehicles and stuff. Also, I'm trying to get a new habit of pulling depots right next to stations. Trains can easily be fitted and everything quickly, and it's sold off quickly too. We have those, and I usually build them. Yes, I know, just this one time. And stuff, but I'm just not good at being creative. Just functional. But we have those now. And these switches are just temporary, so they'll be gone eventually. We now have those. And probably gold here. I know I said 30 for most, but I like those other ones. Problem are these old tracks, but pretty sure it will be fine. Alright. Also, I need to find like an American signal pack or something. Or ask someone to create it. Whoops. Wrong file. Alright. And a phone. Alright. Now we need more trains. Case. Build one here. One. Oh, money. Well. One. Alright. And I probably need about 4, but it's not going to be too long before we get our next locomotive, which is a lot better at its job than that is a lot of people. Should have built at least 3 or 4 car versions of this, and it would just be too slow. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of other stuff. Oh, y'all. Where's that tram depot? Here. Yeah, trams. No, not you. Trams. Basically the stock tram, just different color mostly. And same go for the horse wagons. Same thing, just slight different body and everything, but again, stats are practically the same for everything. Even the other American vehicles they pick. I guess to like balance out everything so people aren't just like playing American just because of like any bonuses. Really. Anyway, we're gonna ride on top of you. Where's that other train? Oh wow, it's almost really stop it. I'll let it be. It can be a little off time. But, I mean, 25 miles an hour ain't bad, and I think everyone who's ever watched this by now should know that, well, my trains are rated miles an hour because of a very old feature in the game, which I really, honest to God, thought that they would incorporate into this new build about simply changing a setting in one of the files from kilometers per hour to miles per hour, which, well, makes sense in the American stuff. But I guess they didn't. I mean, they might have, and I just not noticed because, you know, I always had PH on, but I didn't see an option in the game to just change that, so unless it's stock now and I just haven't taken the time to actually look. That's kind of sad. And I'm pretty sure I just overlooked it. I mean, who would play the American pack in kilometers an hour purposefully? I mean, unless you really have something against the imperial measuring system, which I'll never understand why we call it that, but yeah. I mean, yes, most of it's kilometers per hour, but then you have to remember that was one of the first measuring systems really named. Ours came far after. Anyway, back to the game. So, yeah. These trains are making a relatively decent profit. Let's check something recording. Again. I wish I were a bit more professional, but yeah. Almost up to 30,000 frames dropped. And almost an hour in. And I'll be streaming quite some time. I might end the part of the stream a little early so I can adjust some settings and come back if I need to. But I think I might upload these in an hour or so once I need to. I don't know, it's up to you guys. What do y'all think? Anyway, we're making quite a little sum. Really have a lot more trains than I do now. Well, I take that back, maybe not. Most people have to walk by foot. I like how all the grass is on the mountain and like not along the rivers or anything. Like it should be, for the most part. Yeah, I'm still disappointed about not having a map editor. I also like how they just walk through the train. But again, that's like that's a game issue, not a mod issue. Oh well, at least we have money. Actually, still paying off a bit of this loan. Nope, that's wrong button. Oh well. But yeah, I'm really liking this pack actually. I'm having quite a bit of fun. I mean, it obviously could be a lot better, but then again, it could be a lot worse. And of course, it has my favorite electric locomotive of all time in it, so you guys remember, like basically my Rare Type 3 mini-series that I might go back to one day. You'll know I have this extreme preference for electric vehicles, so don't be surprised if once we get electrics that I just electrify everything like I usually do in the first two seasons. Because I'm not a fan of diesels, with the exception of one this entire pack, for obvious reason. But it's just like anything else that I have either steam or electric. I mean, I might build diesels for you guys if I'll ask, but if I don't have to, I won't. Oh, to be honest, this map actually kind of looks a little bit like Texas, just not a good region, really. Like the Northwest, I believe. And I mean, as much as I love the entire Wild West American style thing they had going on, they could have done a bit better job with the buildings. I mean, most of these just look ripped right out of the European, just with the texture overhaul. Which, again, I don't mind, but come on, is it realism? I mean, these are fine. But, yeah, I've seen better, but I mean, not bad. I'm just gonna throw out a theory of why this pack probably isn't as good as it was supposed to be. Mostly because, well, up until like the day they started asking the modders for all the vehicles, they noticed that, well, modders only did about 15 out of the 25 they asked. Ugh, that. I don't understand how that got by. And never be another major thing that they're gonna have to fix, like, soon, with an update. It's, like, almost game-breaking. But we'll have to wait until, like, 1898 for that. Luckily, I fixed it beforehand, but I mean, if y'all aren't good at modding, y'all are gonna have to, like, go out of your way to edit it. I mean, hopefully I don't destroy anything, but, I mean, it's just something that I don't even understand how they could let something like that slip by, because, well, it's so blatantly obvious that it's there once you see it. Oh well. I mean, besides that giant crease in the sky, but oh well. I think we're making a fair amount of money. I mean, bus line's making money for once, and our train lines are. So I think it's time for a little expansion. Though we can't expand much because our trains, again, aren't too great. Cargo. Ooh, good. I mean, it's not really good for long distance. Kind of hauling, but I mean, it works. I can put a short train on it, but in the future it'll just be meh. I'm gonna do some coal stuff. Some with iron. That makes a lot more. Oh wow. This will be convenient for trucks. I could just use trains to ship all over the map once this loop is completed. But, yeah. Here. Actually, I'm noticing a bit of a problem with this loop. New Canton's basically going to end up getting left out if I do it the way I'm thinking. The station's here. Look, carve up to Carrollton. Matthews. To Alia, I think. Maybe to Shishmarif, I think. If I do a big detour. Or even skip either Shishmarif and go to Franklin Lakes. Or Shaker Heights, back to here. Oh, there's Shaker Heights. We should probably end up going there first time. Yeah, that's fine. I think Shaker Heights. Dang it. I want to do that. Okay. Yeah, but in order to download these, you will at least need those cosmetic mods that I have in that list I'm uploading. Because I haven't really gotten around to the vehicle mods and putting them in yet. I'm only building bridge mods. Just things to make it look a bit more American. And fit the Wild West theme a little better. Yeah, Shaker Heights. This might actually be a bit of a problem. We have this big city, mountain here, and a giant climb here. It could work, but I'd have to go a long way around this town. Not too fun, though. And these buildings return, now with even uglier textures. Well, let's see. Do I or not? Actually, you know what? Move this entire section. Doesn't really. No, it doesn't. Shaker Heights is there. And sadly, again, we just simply don't have the, basically hauling power to have, like, trains going anywhere past these little plain areas. I should take out contour line, shouldn't I? Yep. So this route might not even be touched until we get more powerful engines. Entirely. Do it right. Again, stuff I want to do off camera, but this is extreme. And You know what? I think I will take a small break right now and just cut the stream here and bring it back. So, I'll be right back, guys. In about 10 minutes.